Hi again, it's Susan from the Social Sales Girls. And you know, it's our mission at the Social Sales Girls to take your fans on social media, mostly on Facebook, although today we're talking about Instagram. But our mission is to take the fans that we have and turn them into customers who actually buy things from us. You probably also already know that I actually own WeSqueak, and we do this all the time at WeSqueak. So I love to use the examples from what we've done at WeSqueak in behind the scenes. We'll show you exactly what we did step by step, and then you can do it too. Of course, you'd like to make it your own, but you can do it too. Now, in our closed group a few weeks ago, we had a little discussion going about brand reps and Instagram. And at that time, I just had a meeting with Sarah Thigpen, and now Sarah's joined us and she's going to be working with us to help us achieve our goals on Instagram. I don't know about you, but Instagram's really quite a mystery to me. And all I could think about Instagram was I wasn't sure if it was really worth my time and any money I would invest in it because I couldn't figure out how I would get a return from it. But some of you may know this too. I am a huge fan of podcasts. It's actually the only way I get any exercise at all is if I put a podcast on and I don't have to think about what I'm actually having to do. And right around the same time, I'd heard two podcasts where there were some people that had used Instagram and they'd grown their businesses in a huge way. So, of course, my eyes light up and I'm chasing that shiny penny because that got my attention because I couldn't see it before, but I thought, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. So at WeSqueak, I have never been interested in growing any social media platform unless I could figure out how any money and any time I put into it was going to pay off. And pay off means to me new customers and sales. And if not now, at least in the foreseeable future. I'm really not interested in building something just to say I have 600 followers on Twitter. So Instagram was not on my to-do list for the first quarter of this year, but because all the stars lined up, suddenly I did have an interest in it and I had someone to help me. We just decided to go with it. So here you have it, our Instagram stats as of March 31st, 2015. WeSqueak has a total or had a total of 162 followers and we were following 34 accounts. So that's actually pretty embarrassing for A, somebody who has a business the size of WeSqueak, and B, someone who has founded the Social Sales Girls and talks about social media. So pretty poor result. And if you saw what I was posting very sporadically, it wasn't even good posting, not at all. So now we've got Sarah on our team, and here's what we did. Very first thing, and this I am good at, I set my goal. I decided if I'm going to spend a little bit of time and a little bit of money, and really it was more time than money in this instance, I need to know what I want to get out of it. So I knew I really wanted to grow our Instagram account, but I knew also that what I want even more is new customers, customers that I'm not reaching already. So, like just about everything else we do, the focus for us was on list building. And list building is really hard on Instagram because it's so very different. Like, you can't just plop links anywhere you want in Instagram, so it's tough. The second thing we decided is that after talking to Sarah and talking to Megan, that really brand reps were the way to go on Instagram. But our numbers on Instagram were so crappy that Sarah recommended that we had to do something first. So she decided that we should do a contest to get our numbers up to, even more than the tiny drop in a bucket we were before we could even start a rep search. So we started with a contest, and I want to show it to you because it was cheap, it was fast, and it worked for us. It got us in the game. So here it is. So there you go. Here's our first ever Instagram contest. And because signups were so important to me, we took the link in our profile, which had been our website and probably should be our website most of the time, and we changed it out for a link to a sign up page. And when people clicked on that and signed up, we used an incentive, as usual, 10% off your first purchase. The autoresponder that sent the email back to the person who signed up delivered the 10% code, and then they also had a shop now button right there where they could go ahead and use that right away. So that was good for us. We use Lead Pages at WeSqueak, and Lead Pages it's great, but it is a reoccurring monthly charge. I believe it's $35 a month. So if you don't want to do this, you could link that sign up to the sign up box on your website or the sign up app on your Facebook page. The benefit for us with Lead Pages, and because we are pretty heavily invested in email marketing, is that we were actually able to create a spot for people to put their Instagram handle, and we created a separate account in our database so we know exactly who's come from Instagram. That's going to be really helpful for us down the road. But if you're starting out, just get the names. Just get the names so you can market to them. So after that, we started following more people and interacting with them on Instagram and just pretending like we were in the game. Then we posted every day. And when I say we, Sarah posted every day. Here's the post that I liked the best. I liked it because it was attractive and I thought it would appeal to a lot of the people that we were trying to get. And it has the new kitty shoes, which are doing so well. I mean, there's just many reasons that I liked it. So I took that particular post and I put it on our Facebook page too. And here you can see the results just organically from our Facebook post. So it had 214 likes, 22 comments, 17 shares. But then I took that post and I boosted it through the ads manager and I chose 3 separate targets. And the way I found the targets was I did a graph search like we always do, but then I took the results from the graph search and went in and checked their Instagram accounts before I boosted it because I didn't want to boost it to anyone who's like me, who had the crappy Instagram account. I wanted to boost it to people who actually had a good following on their Instagram accounts. And I didn't spend a lot of money. This went for 3 days. I boosted it for $5 a day to 3 targets. So because I didn't start and stop at the same hour, I spent just over $40 over the 3 days. So I bet you want to know what happened with this high-tech contest we were having. So here's the results. First of all, just about 70 people jumped through all the hoops and did all the things they needed to enter. That's the funny thing about Instagram contests. I noticed that they certainly require a lot for not a very significant prize. So we had 70 people who did those things. So we got 70 new email signups. We got 260 new followers on Instagram. We got 63 new Facebook fans from the pages that we targeted with our boost of the flat lay. And we sold 11 pair of kitty shoes over the 3 days. So if you look at the total results here, there's a screenshot that has the results of all 3 targeted boosts. We got 359 actions total. And if you look at that compared to the investment, it comes down to between 11 and 12 cents per action. And remember, actions are likes, shares, comments, and clicks. And all of those things are engagement. And if you go back to what we're always talking about, engagement is going to get you what you're looking for, because most of us, myself included, we're looking for more organic reach. And the higher your engagement, the better your reach. So let's wrap this up. First of all, the promotion cost us $40 for advertising, and the prize was a $40 gift card to the WeSqueak website. And that's it. That's the total cost. And don't forget here, we sold 11 pair of kitty shoes over those 3 days. So that's $420 in revenue. And that's my favorite part of all of this is that really the profit on those sales way, way more than covers any cost we had associated with the contest. And so We Squeak comes out as a giant winner, that we win a lot on this one. And it was kind of fun to watch. So those are our results. I hope that you can take this and take a minute to figure out how you could do this for your business. And obviously you're going to customize it, but now you know it can be done because I'm sure most of you probably have better Instagram accounts than I do. So it can be done. It's not that hard. It won't cost that much and you can really benefit. I think it's a good thing to try. It's worth a couple of hours of your time. Now, if you think you know anyone who might benefit from this little case study, by all means go ahead and share them. Remember, if you want to see more of this, make sure you join our closed group. Megan will put the information up on the screen of this video. The group is really just for people who sell physical products. We share a lot in the group. It's very active. There's lots of information and there's lots of activity. And we'd love to have you as a member and a contributor. And if we can help you, that's great. It's really a good place to be, I think. Also, don't forget, we have a series of 3 videos that will really help you. If you're confused about how to get going, how to turn your fans into more than that, I mean, Facebook is a great lead generation tool, as is all of social media. Be sure to sign up for our 3 videos. The link will also be on the back end of this video. Really, it doesn't take too much time to watch them, and they do make all things Facebook a little easier, a little more clear. So next up, we're on to the brand rep search. We are still like the head of a pin as far as Instagram goes, but we're just going to give it a whirl. I'll let you know how it goes, and until then, have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.